Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome back to WhatsApp Shaykh with myself, Murshid Habib. Alhamdulillah, for those who are joining us now, we've been having a very pleasant time listening to some very important questions that people have been asking. My respected viewers, for those who are joining us now, perhaps here we are on our Q&A program where you can directly message us on WhatsApp and have your questions answered by Shaykh Shams Adduha, who is with us, the director of Mawarid Alhamdulillah, we've managed to listen to some good questions around tarawih, around collective ibadah, around how to utilize our periods of time with Quran as well. There are some other questions as well that we are getting from people. You can still keep asking questions. We will be picking them up on a revolving basis. But for now, if I can come back to you, Shaykh, Jazakumullah khairan for answering some of the questions so far. Some of the questions are around, one of the next questions we have around is around, still focused around Salah, but is, can I pray sitting due to older age or unwell situation? Can I pray sitting any of my
Does the question clarify if it's fard or nafal?
It does not clarify fard or nafal, so you may want to just distinguish between the two.
So it really depends on whether it's fard or nafal and whether you have a udhr or not, meaning whether you have like a health condition or not. So I think the question clarifies that there's a health condition, right?
Yes. They mentioned they were unwell at the moment.
Okay. Well, whether it's a continuous health condition or whether you're unwell, if it is difficult, meaning it causes you discomfort or there is any risk of your condition worsening, not any discomfort but severe discomfort that makes it difficult for you to pray, then it's permissible to sit down and do your salah, even if it's fard.
Okay.
Right? It's permissible to sit and pray, and when you sit and pray, it is better to sit on the floor on pray if it's possible, right? Yeah. Or sit on a chair and so sit on the floor. Normally, when people sit on the floor and pray, they sit on the floor with sujood, basically. So basically, you're allowed to make those adjustments and forego standing if you have a health condition that makes it, not just any health condition, but a health condition that makes it difficult for you to stand and pray. Right? The same applies to a health condition that makes it difficult. And by difficult I mean like you go through severe discomfort to make sujood, for example, or ruku', for example. You can also make adjustments, do the minimum, or do it by indicating, i.e. just going down as much as you can rather than the full ruku' and so on, if you are in discomfort. However, if it is nafal, this is if you have a health condition. If it is nafal, even like things like tarawih and so on, then it's permissible to do things like lean or even sit and pray, even if you're, let's just say, tired, because the salah is really long, or elderly can basically sit and pray if they're tired. And inshallah, if you have a reason, then you'll get full reward. And the fuqaha say that if you do it just out of tiredness or for no reason, meaning if you do it with the ability to stand, then you'll get half the reward. Does that make sense? But it is permissible. If it's nafal, it's permissible even if you're like tired or exhausted.
Right.
Or, you don't have to be facing severe difficulty to be allowed to sit and pray if it's nafal. And by nafal, by the way, like obviously tarawih and things like that count. Naturally, you should stagger. So, you should try to stand more in something like tarawih. And if it's just normal nawafil, then not so much. But in principle, it is permissible to pray to pray because you're tired. It's better to sit and pray. For example, easy way to understand it is, it's better for you to sit and pray tarawih than to not pray. Like I would rather people, if they were tired, to sit and pray 20 rakats than feel tired and be lazy and cut it short.
Okay. Yes. Yeah. Okay, that's a very good question. So it is important for us to distinguish between the fard salah and the nawafil when it comes to sitting, and of course the conditions that one's health may revolve around.
If it's fard, then you have to have a strong reason. And that reason has to be severe discomfort, if you stand and pray.